If you're looking for a less expensive gaming PC than the ones that I normally review, then this lower spec Skytech Azure 2 with an Intel Arc A770 GPU and Intel i5 13600K CPU might just be all you need. Big shout out to Skytech for sending this to me. Now let's check it out. Inside, we've got a pretty basic membrane keyboard, but actually a really cool looking gamer mouse that's designed to keep your hand from sweating. Both of them though look really slick in the dark. Overall, I love the design and the build quality is solid. Pretty standard ports on the top and plenty more on the back. It's extremely upgradable with one MSI Spatium M450 SSD and 3 additional SSD slots for additional super fast storage. Swinging around to the back, 2 bays for 3.5-inch mechanical hard drives, as well as 2 2.5-inch SATA SSDs. We've also got 2 actually accessible PCIe expansion card slots underneath the GPU, 32 gigabytes of T-Force Delta DDR5 RAM, and a 360mm all-in-one liquid cooling system, which is a bit overkill for these specs, but that just means there's no need to upgrade your cooling when you upgrade your CPU or GPU in the future. Another thing included, which is way more than enough, a 750-watt Montec Gamma 2 power supply. This is actually enough for a 4080 GPU. For actual gameplay performance at the highest graphic presets, we got 95 FPS for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Forza Horizon 4 103 FPS, Cyberpunk surprisingly 78 FPS, which is a big deal because that is an extremely demanding game. Fortnite, however, struggled with at least epic graphics settings with only 48 FPS. 60 FPS is the minimum that you should be playing at. Bumping down to high crossed over into at least playable territory though at 63 FPS. Then in medium, even better at 81 FPS. And at the offensively gross low settings, 123 FPS. As nasty as that looked though, it led to a sweet victory royale. You can see we did get some really good FPS for each game as we tamed down the graphic settings. I'm also pretty happy with the CPU and GPU temperatures that we got for each game. Overall, I was pretty pleased with this PC, especially when it comes to upgradability and the performance of that Intel Arc A770, especially in gaming. The only disappointment is the price to performance ratio for this computer is less than ideal, considering it's $1,500. I actually recommend the version with the 4070 Ti if you've got a little more room in the budget. The performance gap between this one and that one, which I reviewed earlier this year, is night and day. If you do decide to purchase a Skytech Azure 2, then please remember to use my affiliate links in the comments and description below, as I get a small commission at no cost to you for every single purchase made. And it's actually a major factor in keeping this channel going and getting better and better for you.